Hi everyone! In this video, you're going to be learning how to assemble a second class lever. So as you can see here, I'm on the same document that I've been creating all of my parts on. I'm going to go and insert a new element. I'm going to create an assembly. Then I'm going to click on insert and I'm going to insert my effort. I'm going to insert my second class lever. I'm going to select my fulcrum and I'm going to insert my second lever load. I'm going to click my green check button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all separate all of my parts because they seem kind of clogged up to me. Then I'm gonna move my fulcrum out of the way, then my load out of the way, and there we go. So I'm gonna go into isometric. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pretty much the same thing I did in my first video, which was about my first class lever. So if you haven't watched that, please watch it. I'm going to first go to my front view. I'm going to actually no, I'm going to stay in isometric. So what a second class lever is, if we refer to the acronym FRE 123. If you haven't watched my video on that, please do watch it. But just in case you guys want to refer to it, FRE 123. Oops, 123. What this refers to is in your first class lever, your fulcrum is in the middle, right? So if I go into draw in a first class lever, your fulcrum is in the middle. But for your second class lever, your resistance or your load is going to be in the middle. So that is what we're creating today. Our load is going to be in the middle today. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to attach the fulcrum to the sec to the handle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom in. I'm going to go to Revolute Mate, and I'm gonna zoom in a bit more. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to select to confirm the mate. Then I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to go to my front view and I'm going to come to the fulcrum and I'm going to select the exact center. And there we go. It's been mated. So I'm going to click the green check to confirm the mate. Now, if you don't know what a revolute mate does, a revolute mate sort of revolves or it helps rotate your levers. So I'm just going to clear my drawing so that you guys can so clear. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fasten the load in the middle, in the center, right? So how I'm going to do that, I'm going to come into isometric, or actually the bottom view. I'm going to go to fastened mate, select my fastened, and then I'm going to come back to isometric. I'm going to select the exact center, and it's fastened. I'm going to click the green check, and there we go. There it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just realizing that I shouldn't have brought in my down facing effort arrow. I should have brought in my down facing arrow, like the up facing arrow effort. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my instances tab. I'm going to right click effort arrow and click on delete. And I'm going to go back to insert and I'm going to select effort tutorial, which shows my effort to be upwards, facing upwards, right? So I'm going to choose that. I'm going to click my green check button. Then I'm going to go into front view. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into bottom view. And I'm going to go I'm going to click on my fasten mate. My joint, I'm going to choose a joint which is located to the center, like towards the edge. Then I'm going to go to isometric, come back, and I'm going to choose my joint exactly in the center of the effort. So don't worry, it's going to readjust. I'm going to click my green, not going to click my green check button. I'm actually going to click offset. So as you can see here, it's sort of towards the edge. I want it to move inwards, which means I'm going to make it positive. So I'm going to make it move in maybe about 10 millimeters. Let's try that. So 10 millimeters, I feel like that's the one. So I'm going to click my green check. And let's just make sure from my front view. There we go. So that is your second class lever. If you haven't already watched my video on the types of levers, this video may not make too much sense to you. So I suggest that you go watch it really quick. So this is your second class lever. So let's see how it looks when we animate it. Again, I did forget something. If you watch my previous video, you'd be able to guess it. If you guessed you forgot to put limits, you will be correct. So go to your Revolute Fasten, click on Edit, right click and click on Edit, check limits, set your minimum to -40 and your maximum to to +40. Oops. And then click your green check, right click on your Revolute, click on Animate, and click on the play button. Yep, that is how a second class lever works. So again, if you have any questions, as always, do put them down in the comments box and I'll be sure to get back to you on them. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is the second to last part. I promise there's only one last video that you need to watch to complete your projects or something. It's just creating your third class lever. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!